Darlene, the all-knowing. Okay, today I'm doing a This Could Be You reading. And I have multiple situations. I have about 5 situations out here. So any one of these situations could be you. So if I were you, I would take time to pause the video and think about the situation that you're most concerned about. And when you unpause it, we'll come back. And any one of these situations may be you. Maybe it's the first one, the second one, the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one. You know, any one of these situations could be you. I want to first apologize for any noise you hear in the back. It's the summertime. My kids is out of school, so usually when I do my videos, I'm the only one here. You know, but now my kids is here, so you might hear them in the background. So I apologize in advance. Okay, now, usually I shuffle out my cards or whatever. I always lay them out because timing. You know, I know some other readers, they actually do it in front of you. But the device that I'm using to, you know, video my videos for, you know, record my videos, for some reason, my memory space is low. And then messing up, I lost about 6 videos that I recorded that I was supposed to upload to my YouTube channel, and I lost them because of my memory space. So let me just get down to this reading, and I hope that in advance, I hope that you guys get what you're looking for, the answers that you're looking for, because, you know, I pray and I meditate that each situation that I be a help to my viewers. What I was going to say, when you do a one-on-one reading with me, my clients will tell you I am very thorough. I am very detailed. You know, I like to actually help my viewers. You know, I do not like you to come in, I just take your money. This is not for entertainment purposes. I really try to help people. I utilize my gift to make a difference. So even with these free video readings, I don't have stuff with them. I try my best to give you the answers that you're looking for. Okay, with that being said, let's get right into these readings. Okay, my first situation, I have a Taurus and a fire sign. This person can be a Sagittarius, a Aries, or a Leo, sun, moon, or rising sign. So, and this can be a Taurus, sun, moon, or rising that's going through this situation. And so let me lay out the cards to show you what I got. Okay, I have first card, I have the 3 of Wands, the Queen of Wands. That's what let me know that it's a fire sign, sun, moon, rising. The Chariot, the High Priestess, the 7 of Cups, the 3 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. Okay. Now, taking a look at this situation and seeing, I'm going to tell you, I'll break it down for you like this. I told you what the cards is, let me tell you what they mean. Okay? Now, first of all, the 3 of Wands, this ship has sailed. This person has, you know, they were in a relationship with you, you know, at the time. It was passionate. They were like, oh, into this. They made a commitment to you, and they thought that this relationship was going to go the way that they wanted it to. They was all into you. They made you think that they made a promise to you or something that you guys was going to be in a relationship. And then this Chariot card came in. That's when they realized that you guys are 2 different people, and that they, you know, this was just not the timing for you guys. And this High Priestess let me know that, because it's telling the High Priestess tells you and you need to take a deeper look into the situation. Maybe the situation, I told you, cookies every day. Hold on one second. I'm sorry. Let me pause the video. I'm sorry about that. I'm back, you guys. The Seven of Cups, meaning, okay, this Queen of Wands, she must have had a lot of options, a lot of different opportunities out there. So you wasn't the only one that she was talking to, and there's a lot of stuff going on in her life right now. It could be a job, it could be other relationships, but whatever it is, this was more important than this relationship, or she felt like at this moment that her life, she couldn't handle a relationship at this moment, a committed relationship. And Three of Pentacles is letting me know that this relationship is unbalanced, that this, one is putting more into the relationship than the other one, And what let me know that is the Ten of Wands that follow right behind. The Ten of Wands is letting me know that it's a burden. It's becoming, like I said, the relationship is becoming unbalanced. It's feeling like one person is doing all. Maybe you the one that's doing the calling and that person don't call. Or maybe you the one that's telling the person, I love you all the time. And it's like, okay, whatever. And you feeling like, do this person really like me? Or do they love me as much as I love them? And the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups meaning this relationship is not moving fast as it's supposed to, into what you want, into marriage. And this is the Four of Wands in reverse, meaning there's no marriage proposal in this situation. So Taurus, if you was looking for an answer of where this relationship is going, this relationship is not going going forward the way you want it to go. You need to sit down with this person and actually see where you stand with them, because from what I'm looking at is that this person is not seeing you the way that you're seeing them. You looking for the future, like I want to marry this person, and this person is like, maybe you was a good fling, it was a one night stand, and they just don't have the heart to say, okay, maybe I made a commitment to you, or maybe I told you that I'll be in a relationship, but I just don't see us in the future. So I hope that helped you. I don't like to be the bearer of bad news, but you have to tell it how it is. When somebody coming to you and asking you the answer, you have to say it. So, that's what it is in that relationship. Sorry, Taurus, this relationship is not moving forward to the position that you want. But there is someone out there for you. So don't get discouraged. Keep opening your heart for love, and you will find love. Okay? My next, I want to go down here. Let me go. I'm going to skip around. Okay? This relationship is a Leo. This is a Leo with the Queen of Cups rising or moon. And this is a fire sign. This person is a Sagittarius. This is a Sagittarius. Okay. The first card I have for you is the Emperor, the Five of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Fool. Okay. Now let me speak on this. I feel as if this person is a Cancer. And the reason why I say that is because this Emperor card shows up quickly, And when you have the Emperor card and it shortly behind it, the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Wands show up, this is a person that is emotional. This is a person that is, the moon affects them. And that sometimes it seems like, a situation is one way, but most Cancers, they jump to conclusion before they have all the facts. Okay, so this Five of Pentacles lets me know that you guys was going through some struggles in y'all relationship, meaning y'all was doing a lot of fighting. This relationship is not stable. One person is feeling one way and the other person is not happy in the situation. And Sagittarius, I'm gonna tell you, Sagittarius men, you guys tend to so this is the Queen of Cups that's feeling like that she's not happy in this relationship, that she's the one that's making the sacrifice. And if you guys have kids together, Sagittarius, you are not all in when it come down to family. Y'all love y'all children, y'all are good providers, but you tend to not be there emotional for your mate. And with the Queen of Cups, you got to be emotional. You have to be present in the situation, and you're not doing that, you know. And this person is not being fulfilled in a relationship, and they're not feeling happy. The Empress. The Empress can represent that it's a baby or children in a relationship. I feel as if it is children in a relationship, but maybe it's not no children. This could represent there's no family in the relationship, and it's just y'all two. Or this could represent that there is some family, but the person is not happy in the situation. They're not happy in the relationship. And so afterwards, after Nine of Swords, the Nine of Swords mean that this Leo, she's staying up all night. You got to be out there doing some you ain't got no business doing, or you're not bringing in the money like you supposed to provide. Because one thing about a Leo or a Cancer or a Scorpio or Pisces woman, if you're not showing up with that money for the rent, if you're not taking care of them babies, they gonna be hell on earth in the relationship. As well as they could be the best women in the relationship, they are gonna turn to some evil bitches, because they don't play with security when they come down to a family. When they're in a committed relationship or they have children, then they're gonna act a plumb fool if you're not bringing that money. So Leo, the Strength card, this represent a Leo. The Leo, the Page of Pentacles. Finally, something that's gonna come through, that's gonna to give you some little ease in a situation that you looking for. But it's not the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups in reverse, it means that you're gonna have some good news, but the money that you're looking for is not there yet. No more. No more. Nine of Cups represent that the money is not flowing the way you would like it to be. And the Five of Swords in reverse. This means that, okay, first of all, the Five of Swords means someone that do something underhandedly to win the battle or win. And Leo, I'm telling you right now, this Sagittarius is not doing something underhandedly. He's not trying to manipulate you or swindle you. You know what I'm saying? This is not the beginning of the fight. He's actually trying to help, but he's helping with what he can help. You know what I'm saying? He's not a rich man. He don't have the money like he used to. Because that's also the Emperor could represent that he once had money and he not financially stable like he used to, so he can't help the way he used to, but he's giving a little help. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, also behind, that's what the five of Pentacles is when you receiving help from somewhere. You know, so yes, some money gonna come in, but it's not gonna be what you think it is. And this man, this Sagittarius, is not as bad as he seemed to be. You know, he's trying his best, but You giving them hell on wheels. You're going to have to calm down with your emotions and sit down and look at the situation. Bless you, baby. Look at this situation from a logical standpoint. If you got big dreams and big hopes, you know, it's not coming through right now. You know, some money is coming through to help you with the bills, but you're going to be on a situation where now it's just enough. You know, just enough to pay the bills, just enough. It's not going to be something that's going to turn into a long-term endeavor. Like, you're not going to have any money to start up a business if that's what you're looking for. It's just going to be enough to take care of your family. Okay? I hope I gave you the answer that you was looking for. Okay. Then I'm going to move on to, I have Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, dealing with a Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay? Now, let me see what I got. I got the Ace of Pentacles, the Devil, the Tower. Some funny cards to have. Okay. The Ace of Pentacles, the Devil, the Tower, the Ace of Cups. Okay. As I contemplate on this situation, right, I see that this is a situation where an individual is in a relationship, but they feeling like they trapped in this relationship. Like this is like, it's like this person is helping me, but they making me feel like I better be happy that I have them in my life, and I'm not feeling happy that I'm having. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can I say this? This is a situation where one have and the other one don't have. You know, one is more financially stable than the other one. So the one that has is feeling now I know, let me first say this. These cards ain't saying that. The Ace of Pentacles is good news is coming. Some paperwork or something that you've been looking for is coming through. Okay? And for someone that's okay, what's going on, I know, as y'all know about Donald Trump or whatever, and there's a lot of immigrants and stuff like that that's you know, is being faced with deportation and stuff like that. This is the way I look at this situation. I'm going to tell you exactly how I say it. Let me see. Spirit is guiding me through this. Okay? This Ace of Pentacles represent papers. Like, it's some good news, some paper situation. This is about immigration. And this is a person that's in a marriage or a situation, and they end this marriage or this situation because they have no choice but to be in this relationship. This is what they feeling. You know, they feeling like, oh, you know, I have to be married to this person so I can get my papers, but I really don't want to be with them. And so they feeling like they want to leave this relationship. This is a, you know, the Ace of Cups represent two lovers that's learned their lessons and they coming together and they are madly in love. Like, this the card you want to see, but it's in reverse. So this means that this is not a love affair that, you know, you always been looking for. This is a situation where you're not happy. And, you know, especially when you're in a situation where you feel like you have to be in order to get something that you want. And sometimes when we enter a relationship and we're using someone, that situation usually end up turning around to bite us. So the next card I have is the Eight of Cups. Like, this person ends up have to abandon this family or this relationship that he been in. And by it being Ace of Cups, this is something from the past. You know, I feel like this is a past relationship. And the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups, I knew it, is a relationship from the past. Like, this a reoccurring situation. Like, this person has been doing this you know, before this person feels like I want to leave this relationship, they done left this relationship and they done came back, left this relationship and came back, and it's been the same thing. It's like today exhausted, they lost in this situation. And Ten of Swords mean there's like, I'm completely done. Like, I'm tired, I can't do no more, I'm done. And Six of Swords, I'm not surprised. This ship, you know, the ship is sailed. This relationship is over with. Finally, whatever bonded you guys together, or whatever reason you thought that you should stay in this relationship, finally you're gonna take a turn for the better. You think it's for the worse, but it's for the better, because first of all, you guys shouldn't have been in this relationship in the first place. You should not get in a marriage. You know, I share my story in some of my videos, but you shouldn't get in a marriage for a reason. Like, you shouldn't get in a marriage because the person is beautiful. You shouldn't get in a relationship because they got money. You shouldn't get in a relationship because you need papers. You should get in a relationship because of love. And it's funny because when I was growing up, all I heard is, in my culture, my parents and stuff didn't marry for love. They married for reasons. They married because that person was rich, or they pious, you know, or their statue is higher and they can lead, you know, their statue can lead you to success. You know, these kind of things. And that's not a reason for you to get married, because at the end of the day, when those things is gone, people lose. I don't care how much money you have. You can be a trillionaire. At the end of the day, money can be lost. Money can be lost. I can tell you a true story. A friend of mine, her husband was madly in love. They married. They was very wealthy. And the husband died, right? When her husband died, her husband brothers and sisters came out of nowhere. She hadn't seen these people in years. Didn't know nothing about them or where they came from. They barely even was around their family. The sisters and brothers came out of nowhere and took every single thing that her husband ever gave her. Everything. So like I said, you can have money, you can build money, you can have beauty and become ugly. You can get in a car accident and that beauty will be gone. But if you don't have unconditional love for one another, you don't have the glue, what you need to stay in that relationship, to stick it out through those fights, to go through the ups and downs. So I'm trying to see, did I finish all these relationships? Nope. I got a couple of more before I do my conclusion. So, you know, that is what I got to say for this marriage too. You know, alhamdulillah, you know, we say all praise is due to God that this relationship is over now, because now you two can marry the person that you need to be married to. You can step into the relationships that you need to step into, because you was wasting each other time. Okay, I have a Libra and a Gemini. Okay, this is a Libra and a Gemini relationship. I want to say that the Libra is the female and the Gemini, this is Sun, Moon, and Rising Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising Gemini. I think the Gemini is the male. Okay, I got the Hierophant, the Two of Pentacles, and the Musician card. Okay. The Hierophant, when you see a Hierophant in the card, right? And then you got the Two of Pentacles and the Musician card. Now, I don't know what other psychic's going to tell you, but I'm going to tell you what I see in this. When I see an Hierophant, the Two of Pentacles, and the Musician card in a relationship reading, for me, this means that this is a divine relationship. This is a divine partnership. So, you know, you have all the tools. You got the spirit world. You got you guys, y'all love, and everything that's putting this relationship together. It's a possibility that this is a karmic soulmate relationship, or this is a soulmate relationship. I want to go see. I want to see how far this go. You know, the Eight of Swords, This is a karmic soulmate relationship. How do I get that? I'm gonna tell you how I get this. This Eight of Swords card, from my experience of being in a karmic relationship and giving myself a reading. This Eight of Swords cards, when you're in a karmic soulmate relationship, you have love, and then a karmic soulmate relationship is there to teach you about the ugly shit that you try to hide about yourself. You know, that deep down stuff when people tell you, oh, you're a control freak, or you flighty, or, you know what I'm saying, you kind of delusional when you're in a relationship, or, you know what I'm saying, you don't listen. You know, these kind of things that you know about yourself, but you like, shit, I've been doing this for so long, it's hard for me to stop doing it. This when these karmic relationships come around for you cheaters and people that is in relationships that need to get rid of these things when you're trying to step into your higher self. You know, so you feel trapped. You know, you feel like you can't get out of this situation, when actuality you can, because if you see the Eight of Swords, you will see that the swords that she got around her is kind of floating. They're not even concrete into the ground, so it's not like they're bars. They're actually spiritual bars. It's like a spiritual it's a spiritual prison that you actually put your mind. You know how does, excuse me, my words get bombed when I think too fast. It's a spiritual prison that you create in your mind. Okay, it's when you're going through a situation when you're not learning from your mistakes, and you instead of running into the same situation, then we tend as humans to give up so quickly. And when we do that, we create spiritual prisons. We feel as if we're trapped, like we can't go nowhere. But in actuality, you can go somewhere. The minute you start learning the lesson, the minute you realize that the only prison that you in is the one that you created. Okay? I can go deeper with that, but I'm not today. Okay, the next card is the Three of Swords. That's and that back to the, like I said, this is a karmic soulmate relationship, because in a karmic soulmate relationship, I promise you make up, break up, make up, break up, and every single time you break up, it seems like the relationship is over. And by being a karmic soulmate relationship, is that feeling, because a karmic soulmate relationship is kind of funny, because you have that feeling of a soulmate relationship where everything y'all connect, and this is your world. You feel like this is the one, my nigga. I'm gonna marry this man. We're gonna be together forever. And then you have that karmic part where bust your head wide open. You right when you think that everything is gonna run smoothly, then the life lessons come. And so you got ticks and tats. Y'all be fighting over stupid stuff. I promise you, the breakups come out of nowhere. It's as if, like, I promise you, right after y'all done had the best day, the next day is some bull crap. And it's all in place just to see how you handle things. How, because if you're the kind of person where, I'm just going to put it out there, because I'm in a karmic soulmate relationship right now. I'm coming towards the end where I'm about to part from it. And I'm going to tell you secrets, okay? That part where you make up and break up is about you, to be honest. I'm a Cancer. So I'm a Cancer. I'm a Gemini rising, and a Sagittarius moon, okay? So the Cancer part of me gets emotional and is very sensitive. And in my life, I've been married 3 times. But my culture is, it's kind of bad for you to be divorced and married 3 times. You know what I'm saying? you supposed to, 90% of my family has been married to the person that they have all their kids with, and that wasn't my case. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't learning my lessons as far as love because of my childhood. Okay, so I had abandonment issues that I needed to get through, and I had separation issues and boundary issues. Okay, one of the things that I had a problem with is I had anxiety attacks because of abandonment issues. So when someone would leave me, at the end of the day, I will panic, like he said he was going to kill me, or I would panic as he said that the world was ended. That's how it felt to me. You know, I just didn't want him to leave, even though in the relationship I was not that happy. You know what I'm saying? Where when he told me he was leaving, I should have been like, yay! You know, real talk. But for some reason, look at this fly on this. I told y'all, this fly just keep on covering my hole. You know, I don't know why he keep doing that. I'm about to kill his butt in a minute. Trying not to kill you, little fly. So, you know, that's what it was for me. I would feel like obsessed, and I don't even get jealous. I'm not the even kind of person that get jealous, but when he would leave me, I would become obsessed. I would call him like 100 times, baby, please, please, please. And anybody that knows me knows that I'm not even that kind of person. Okay, so that's what I felt, right? Okay, but what I'm gonna tell you, the trick that I learned, that those breakups start coming more and more because of the way I will react to the breakup. So every time I would act a fool, those breakups will become more. When I learned that I don't have any control over a human being, and that no one in this world is permanent. You're going to live, you're going to die. Some people going to separate. You know, people go on their own journeys. Some relationships are not meant to stay. You know, it depends on you, on how you learn your lesson. Now he want to bring me his juice. You know, so once I learned that those times that God was separating me was time that the divine was calling for my attention. They wanted me to be quiet so they could teach me another lesson. And so once I learned that, guess what? Those breakups became further and further away. And it got to the point where he started having those anxiety attacks. He didn't want to leave, you know. So that's when I learned that the tables had turned. I had started learning my lessons, and the universe had started. We worked together so well as a karmic soulmate. The universe started using me to help him heal. Okay, that's another subject. I'll do a video on that, on karmic soulmates and what's the true purpose of a karmic soulmate. Because for those that's out here that don't have terms for relationships, I'll break it down for you in the video. Okay. The next card I have is the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands means celebration. It means that, you know, there's going to be an engagement. This is going to be a marriage or something like that. The Lover's card. So, the Lover's card, I told you, this was a karmic soulmate relationship. This let me know it's passion, it's love there. So, for you Libra that thought that this Gemini was going somewhere, honey, you guys got a job to do. Y'all ain't going nowhere. Not no time soon. So, sit back and enjoy this ride, because you about to go on the roller coaster. So that's the answer for you, that this is a karmic soulmate relationship, and that this relationship came into your life to teach you to heal, because I feel as if though this Libra needs some healing. And that's the reason why you in this relationship, or this Gemini, needs some healing. Or both. You know, God put y'all together because y'all work so well together to heal each other. And it really determined on how you guys work together, okay? Moving on to my next relationship and last situation is This is a Sagittarius that's dating a Cancer sun, moon, or rising. Okay. Now, that's the first card out. So I know that that's a water sign, a King of Cups, sun, moon, or rising. But I feel as if this is a Cancer, sun, moon, or rising. Okay, Sagittarius. 7 of Pentacles and a Moon card. Again, another weird situation. Okay, now how do I say this? Okay, because usually the Moon card shows up with a Queen of Cups or King of Cups, because water signs is affected by the moon. So the moon will keep them kind of confused sometimes. One minute they love you, one minute they don't, one minute they present, one minute they ain't. They kind of in their head a lot. You know, that's what the moon does to the King of Cups or the Queen of Cups. So with this 7 of Pentacles, it's like you planting all the seeds. You doing everything that you're supposed to do to make this relationship work. The 9 of Pentacles happen. It's like you thinking, and that's, you heard what I said, you thinking, because the moon, the 9 of Pentacles in reverse is followed before the, followed by the moon. And that means that you think, you planting all these seeds, but you think this relationship is not going to go the way that you want it to go, because you don't have any faith or you don't have any trust in this person. But the last and result card is the 10 of Cups. So the 10 of Cups is letting me know at the end, you and this person is going to be in a committed relationship with each other. You just need to, that's why this Earth card is here. And the Earth card represents calm through the chaos. When everybody else is running around like, I don't know what's going to happen, this isn't a third. You need to just be calm, cool, and collect, because this relationship is going to go exactly the way you want it to go, King of Cups and Sagittarius. You guys are actually really meant to be together. So good luck with that, my Sagittarius and my King of Cups, because this is going to be a very harmonious relationship. So all you have to do is sit back and allow it to happen. Don't get into your head too much, because when you get into your head, you're the one that messed things up. Now, in conclusion, for all these relationships, right, is the Universe card. Now, the Universe card is like the World card, okay? This card represents you allowing your partner, allowing yourself to shape into the person that the universe have designed you to be. Through all of y'all situations, through all of the things that you go through in life, those things shape you into the divine self. It makes you into that the higher power that the divine wants you to be. For the people that is in twin flame relationships and life partner relationships, that came from all these experiences that you guys are going through right now. And twin flame relationship and life partner relationship, those are the goals. At the end, after you get done learning all these things that you need to learn and go through all these ups and downs, financial difficulties, cheating in a relationship, feeling like almost making it like you feeling like your partner is cheating but they not cheating, or not having faith that they love you because you love them so much, or feeling like you oppressing a relationship, like you got no choice. All of these things are designed to get you to the higher self. Okay, so good luck. All you guys that relationships came up in the reading today, You know, I wish you well on your journeys. For those that is separating and going separate from their partners, don't look at it as a loss or you failed at this relationship like I did. When lose my marriages, I looked at it like I lost. I failed again. I had made a commitment to God that if I got married again, that I was never divorcing. And so when being in my karmic soulmate relationship, it made me feel as if finally I found the one. And then just to realize that he was not the one, that he was getting me ready for the one. So yet again, I was disappointed. And that's the reason why I was holding on to that relationship. Because I thought that I was losing, or yet again I had made a promise to God and I wasn't sticking it in. So that's why when he would pull apart, I would grab hold to him. Not that I loved him so much, but I just didn't want to fail again. So take the thought of failure or being alone out of your mind and put more emphasis on the journey. That is it for me, you guys. My name is Nyirka. This is the Aline, the all-knowing. Thank you for tuning in to my channel. I ask you guys to like, subscribe, and comment below. Like, subscribe, and comment below. Thank you.